Hey guys, welcome to Algo Forces. So today we'll be moving ahead with Leetcode problem 100476, that is find mirror score of a string. So I'll explain you the problem first. It says that you will be given a string S, and for each character there will be a mirror which can be defined as, let's say, if the character is A, right? So the position of A in the alphabetical order is 1. Okay, so what is, if you start from the reverse, then what will be the first position character in the reverse alphabetical order? Then that will be Z, right? Similarly, if you look for Y, then its position from the back is 2. And similarly, if you take B, then the position of B from front is 2. So that's why they are called the mirror. So basically the mirrors can be both from the front as well as the back. Okay, for example, A and Z, Z is the forward mirror of A, and if you consider Y and B, then B is the backward mirror of A, right? Okay, so initially it says that initially all the characters of the string are marked as unmarked and are not marked basically. And if you start from J, then basically it is saying that you have to find, if you start from I, then you have to find unmarked j such that j is less than I. That is, if I am on index, let's say 2, so I have to find the mirror from 0 and 1. I cannot include the characters at index 2 or after index 2. Okay, then if I find the mirror, let's say A is the mirror of Z, then I'll just mark A and Z as marked. And if I am seeing Z again, then I can see that the mirror of Z is A, but since it is marked, I won't be considering it again. Okay, so and also once I find the mirror, I have to add the score, that is the current index minus the index of the mirror, to the total score, and then finally I have to return the total score. Okay, so this is what the problem is, and let's see how we'll approach the solution. Okay, let's see. There is the string A Z Z X, A C Z Z X. Okay, so what will be the brute force way to approach this solution? So let's say I am on index 2. So I'll again start from, or I'll see all the indexes which are before 2, and I'll see if there is any mirror present or not. Similarly, I'll do for 0 as well, or 1 as well, or 2 or 3 or 4. I'll do it for all the indexes, right? And for each index, I'll traverse all the indexes before that current index, and I'll find the mirror. So what is the time complexity of this solution? So the time complexity would be order of n square, right? Because we are traversing the array twice. So this is a brute force solution. So this will definitely give you TLE. So what will be the better solution? So instead of traversing the array twice, let's say I am on index 2. So I have already seen the characters before the index 2, right? So can I just store in some hash map? Okay, so let's say I'm storing A, C in the hash map as I have already traversed them. So now if I'm on index 2, so I can directly see that if I am able to find its mirror in the hash map, then yes, that exists, right? So if I consider Z, then what is the mirror? So mirror is A, right? So in the hash map, I will store the key as well as its index. So for C, the index is 1. So for Z, the mirror is present, and what is its index? So it is 0, right? So I'll directly do 2 minus 1. I'll just add it to my max score. So just score equals to 2. Okay, so now I'm coming to Z. Okay, so if I have already, for the previous Z, I already found the mirror, so I will just remove this from my hash map. Okay, so now I'll come to Z again. So can I find its mirror, that is A, in the hash map? No, right? Because it is removed already. So I'll do nothing. Okay, now I am on index 4. Okay, so can I find the mirror of X in the hash map? Yes, right. C is the mirror. So I'll do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 1, that is 3. So I'll add 3 here. Okay, so this is my final score. Now comes an important part, how to find the mirror. Okay, so as you can see, the mirror of A is Z, the mirror of B is Y, and so on, right? Okay, so what we have to do is, let's say A is at position 0, so Z should be at position 0 from the right. If B is at position 1, Z should be at position 1 from the right. So if you got till now, then what we are doing is, from the right means from the Z character minus the character at the current index. So let's say if my current index character is B, okay, so what will be Z minus B? So it would be somewhere around 24. Okay, so and the position of Y is also 24, right? So that's how we can get the mirror of a particular image. Okay, so our formula would be Z minus character at particular index. So this will give me the mirror. Okay, so what would be the time complexity of this solution? It would be order of n, right? Because we are just traversing the array once. And the space complexity will also be order of n because we are taking hash map. Okay, so this is all, and now let's move to the coding part. Okay, so what all do we need here? We will first need score variable. Score variable initialized to 0. I'll need a hash map of integer. And okay, see, there is one more thing. It might happen that A appears at index 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, and let's say after this there comes Z, Z, Z. So the first Z will match with A. So I'll remove this. Then the second Z should also match with the uh, third Z, third A, right? So basically, if I just keep here integer, then I'll just keep on replacing the indexes, right? That is not what we want. We want a list of integers so that we can store the indexes of all the all the particular, let's say if we are taking A, then we have to store the indexes of all the A's, right? So that's why I'm taking a list, new hash map. Okay, then I'll just traverse through the string. Okay, and I plus plus. Okay, now we have to get the key equals to Z minus S dot character at I. Let me just name it mirror. Okay, now I'll check if map dot contains key. That is, if the mirror is present in the map. If it is present, then what I'll do is, I'll get the list equals to map dot get mirror. Now I'll remove the last element of the list, because for the if we are seeing this Z, then the closest to Z is this last A, right? So that's why we'll just do it like that, and then I'll just increase score by I minus list dot remove list dot size minus 1. Okay, and then I also need to check if list dot size equals to 0, then I'll remove it from the map dot remove mirror. Otherwise I'll just put it back mirror and list. Okay, now comes else part. So if we have found the mirror for a particular index, then we won't put it back to the map because we have to mark it visited, right? That is, we cannot see it again. Okay, so but if we haven't found the mirror yet, so I'll just directly put the character to the map, and that is s dot character at I minus a. We are putting the position of a particular character and not the character by itself. Okay, and it's I have to get list again. app.get or default s dot character at I minus a and new. I'll just initialize the default and I'll just put list dot add I. Okay, and I'm just putting it back to the map, and finally I'll return the score. Okay, so this is it. Let's just see if everything is all right or not. We are just finding the mirror, and if the mirror is present, then I'll just remove the last character and add it in the score. Okay, so let's try to run it. Okay, see, this is working. Now I'll just submit it. Okay, yes. See, so it might happen that the since we are taking score as integer, so it might happen that it might go out of integer limit. So I have to take here long, and here they are expecting the return type also as long. So I'll again try to submit it. Okay, see, this is accepted. So I hope you got this solution. If you have any queries, just comment in the comment section, and I hope you like and subscribe this video. Okay, then bye bye.